Bang! Bang! All right, so I'm back in good old Chicago. If you noticed anything different, I had to chop off the facial hair. Had to go to a wedding last week. So I'm back home, just signed my lease for another year. As soon as I got back, a few of my friends and students were asking like, hey, you still teaching? I'm like, I mean, ever since this whole COVID thing, like I stopped teaching, only been doing things online. A lot of my guys already are vaccinated, so they want to get some training in before it starts getting cold here in Chicago. So I'm on my way to teach my first class in person in a while. You know, a lot of them are itching just to train. They're just doing this for more exercise purposes, just to keep their body moving. I mean, since a lot of us now are working from home in front of a computer, sitting all day does a number on your body, so we do need to move around more. I try to be mindful of that. Since I do a lot of video work, it's a challenge too, because I'm so into my work that sometimes I'll be sitting for prolonged periods of time and then my lower back and hip will be killing me. So my chiropractor told me every 45 minutes, get up, move around 15 to 20 minutes, and then go back to work. So I guess that's my word of advice for those of you who are working at home. I haven't actually taught anyone in person since March of last year, 2020. So now, I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen. Most of my students and friends, they're like in their mid-30s and up. My oldest student being in his 50s. A majority of them are married with kids. Some of them have their parents living with them. So they're very cautious about this whole COVID situation and trying not to catch anything and bring it back home. So a lot of them don't feel comfortable training in an indoor facility yet. So we're gonna be training outdoors probably until it starts getting cold. Usually attendance drops around Thanksgiving up until New Year's. But then again, if you're from the Midwest, specifically Chicago, you don't know what's gonna happen in terms of the winter season. It gets really cold and people don't want to go out, especially if it's snowing. Rare to find those hardcore students that'll train no matter what, but like I said, most of my guys are family men. They have a lot of family duties to do during the holiday season. And then yeah, I mean, we're at that age where it's like, yeah, I don't want to shovel out my car during the winter. I just want to stay home. So usually we take a break. Since I don't have a formal school, based off the attendance rate, people don't show up during the winter as much. So we usually don't really start class until March or April. So usually the hardcore ones, they'll want to train no matter what. So I'll probably do one-on-one sessions with them. So my friend who's a doctor, who's in Arizona, he said that this whole COVID thing, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen going forward, but because we're in the Delta variant phase right now, he said that the virus has already evolved up to letter L, lambda. We haven't even hit variant E yet, so I guess they're just going down the alphabet. So we'll see what's going to happen come winter. We don't know what's going to happen. COVID cases are up. Even though people who do get vaccinated, it's not 100% yet. So it's a gamble. I mean, who knows what's going to happen going forward, how classes is going to be run. I mean, I could only show so much solo online. You haven't practiced FMA or any martial art, you do need a partner when doing FMA. I can only show you single stick drills and techniques up to a point, but in the end, you do need a partner. Yeah, got your leg over. I know it's tight. You need balance too on that one.
That's alright, that's alright.
You okay? You didn't pull anything?
Almost did.
Oh, the rusty joints. Swing those hips over. Team 30s, let's go.
34!
Team 30s. You still got the powers of your toy somewhat?
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's what happened. So I was reading your rib.
So it's been weird teaching people in person again as opposed to virtually online. Felt good to meet up with the friends again. We went out, ate, but we're gonna enjoy it as much as we can before it starts getting cold. I mean, only God knows what's gonna happen going forward at this point. I know that some states are different. Last year, Illinois, specifically the Chicago area, we had 2 lockdowns. So if COVID rates keep going up, shoot, I don't know if we're gonna go through another 3rd lockdown. So I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing and see how much more video content I can get before winter hits. Definitely want to hit up more of the other states to cover the FMA scene, just because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be staying here in Illinois. And then we'll see what's in my future. I'll be in Chicago for a little bit longer. I won't be traveling much up until maybe November, December, and then we'll see what's gonna happen come next year, but to be determined. I mean, even though I am an introvert, I like staying at home. It's probably why you don't see me posting on social media a lot. I mean, if you've seen our videos, a lot of work goes into making those mini short documentaries with our interviews. So that's why it takes a while for me to upload those videos, because it takes a while for me to edit those and put it together. Usually once a month is our goal, to try and get a featured instructor up and then feature their techniques. So it's a process. It's not a point and shoot and upload type of thing. For me, like, I do have a background in video production, so we want to have FMA shown in a good light. So that's why I put a lot of work into creating those videos. So like, share, and subscribe, because that's helping us with views and with the algorithms. And get a t-shirt too, all right, if you want to see more of our stuff. I'll see you guys later. Peace.